Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab where I do what I do for you. I'm doing some good stuff for you. Hope you appreciate it. So let's do what we do. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message, and there's a message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in to receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking is a way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So the question I ask, do you know you? When I get done, you will. A person is rhetorical, excuse me, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, so that I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself. And to Mayat, be true. Now that everybody's yeah. So the question, I gotta come back at no, I'm relentless. I ain't gonna stop. Right thinkers, let's talk about how do you thank God for the blessings that you receive from Him. And everybody gets the same blessing across the board for certain things. But then it's always personal. Why? Because your relationship with God is just that, personal. So just ask the question, how do you thank Him? Oh, I got my way. I just want to see if you got one. So let me tell you my way. I don't know yours, but let me give you mine. God is not religious or religious. Religions claim God. I understand that, okay? God is spirit, aka man in the flesh, human. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. We done played that game since forever. But for all y'all who just wanna just on the bandwagon, whenever God miracle is, shining, everybody get what they like, and all of a sudden everybody know God. Everybody on the bandwagon. Again, it gets personal. The universal blessing, yeah, you get that every day. If you had knowledge of creation, you would know God made us what? In the flesh, male and female. He made them. Hence, I was one, I became three. He ain't just in the women, he ain't just in the men. Both. That's my duality. You can't have one without the other. Only thing is singular. I tell you every day. Everything is on the one. That's God. Everything else is paired up. That's us. Moving on. But again, if you're ignorant of thyself, then you playing this mind game with yourself. Ain't gonna do with nobody else. That's again, it's personal. Now, I was one. He tell you right here. I became three. I just explained to you that's what called duality. When you see me doing this, paying respect to my eye, that represents duality, balance, order, reciprocity. It means a whole bunch of different concepts. Why? Because it's a principle, a philosophy that you can stand on and emulate and manipulate to your favor and make yourself a better person by following the tenets that's laid out before you in the philosophical concept. We give them life because we bring them to form, aka the myth, the stories. Everybody uses allegories. Man cannot procreate by himself or with another man. To advocate that lifestyle, I ain't going there, I ain't got time for that. But the whole point is nature plays that out, so I'm not going to entertain that nonsense about your gender and all this, who got the right. Yeah, we have a right to a whole lot of stuff, but we also have the right to know what right from wrong. There's some wrong things. You can do them, yeah, but you got to pay the consequences. Moving on. And again, man can't prove it by himself and with another man. No diddy going on here. Okay? And women, y'all ain't no different. You can't have a baby without the man. I seen some guy arguing the nonsense about women. Man, I didn't get into that stupid nonsense. All right? But you can't procreate without sperm. You have all the eggs you want. Ain't no sperm, you got nothing. Man got all the sperm you want. No eggs, you got nothing. Get the concept? So he made it that way. That's his way. That's his way. Moving on. I ain't got time for that. But let's get to the part about how do you thank God. I tell you all the time, I'm not religious, but I'm going to sound like a goddamn preacher. Why? Because spiritually, I'm going to let it all out. Why? I ain't got no problem with that. I tried to tell you this a while ago. I'm an enlightened spiritual being, having a human experience, but I have knowledge. I'm conscious. I know myself. What? Through time, study, spent, and practice, and manifested a philosophy that I stand on at this point. Why? I mastered it. I practiced it. I've learned it. I can make it. I made it do what it do. For me, now I'm trying to get you to make it do what it do for you. I teach that philosophy from our ancient ancestors. I didn't make it up. After what? I mastered it. I got 35 years at this thing. If you do something that long, you ain't good at it. You doing the wrong thing. So understand that, yeah. And I mastered what? Myself. Knowing thyself is the equivalent of self-mastery. Nihas is reaching the highest level of spiritual enlightenment. Whatever you want to call it, resurrection, you call it what you want. But when you get it, you got it. How about that? Do you? Now, in doing so, you have to show your higher self thanks by what? Good deeds, proper living, and doing the things that looking pleasant. I ain't got my eye on in his sight. I don't live for man or woman. All right. Our fellowship with what? Like-minded, God-fearing Christian people weekly. I'm on the prayer line weekly. It fascinates me to listen to where we come from the last 10, 11 years to where we are now. I've been part of that. So I know firsthand, again, from experience. I tell you, I ain't religious, but I fellowship with them. I know, I see, but the things that you witness from those who believe what they profess, they will be rewarded. Why? The prayer that they been asking for, stuff that they've been asking for, they're giving thanks. I'm one of them. Okay? So it don't matter your religion. It matters what you do. With what? Again, I pray with them on a weekly basis. I fellowship with them, and I interact with them outside the church. They're good people. Simple as that. Now, if you ask my church family, to every one of them, I'm a Christian. A good Christian. Okay? They would, yeah. That's respect. Why? Because the way I conduct myself. Simple as that. In church, I'm a Christian. Remember back the day, if you in Rome, you be a Roman. And you come into the hood, you better get hood. Why? You get taken. Simple as that. You don't look the same. We don't recognize that. In the mosque, I'm a Muslim. In the synagogue, I'm a Jew. Get the concept. What did my pastor Keith Lovey, I'm a big fan of Paul's. Any man who can change, I'm with you. On that note. So he said, yeah, Paul said, I became all things. I just told you I can fellowship with anybody. I don't profess to be Paul. Okay, but I get the concept. That's my point. All right, here you go. Remember, these are just concepts and philosophical points of view that if you don't agree with it, that's fine. But because it's not yours or what you think, that don't mean get wrong. Moving on. All right. Now, what are we down here? In church, I'm a Christian. All right. Now, if you just believe in God, okay, you're not a right thinker. Oh, no. Believing in God ain't good enough. You need to know God. And my goal is to get you to do just that. Know thyself. Thy is God. And that's your higher self, your real self, your essence, whatever you want to call it. But that's my goal to you. We want you to know God. I don't do believers. Christians and religions do the belief thing. I need to know. I want you to know. And God, again, whatever you believe, He gonna bless what? The good and righteous, virtuous, living people. It ain't about the religion you profess. Again, it's good to have one. I ain't got a problem with that. But it ain't the what you prefer. It's what you do. That's my point right there. And if you live in doing right because you're a Christian, count me in. Why? I ain't got a problem with you. But if you claim to be a Christian and you ain't living doing right, don't put the Christians in the bad light. That's what I'm saying. Muslims, same thing. Jews, same thing. If that's what you do, that's what you do. I ain't got a problem with that. Okay? Just do it respectfully. Oh, yeah, you got, yeah. If the deeds, it's the deeds, excuse me, the deeds, aka IRE, your action, what you do, that God blesses. You do good work, He will bless you. You do bad, sneaky things, He will send karma to get you. Simple as that. So I'm not here to, no, simple facts, black and white. That's what it's there for. Good, bad, evil, however you want to view it. But it's all come down to Maya, and you are the choice maker. Simple as that. And with knowledge and understanding, your choices will be better based on what's best for you. I raised my kids with that philosophy. I was nowhere near enlightened then. So trust me, if it's good, it'll be good no matter what. Moving on. Oh yeah, I'm a down here, God, okay. If you did. Now, I, at this point in my life, live a spiritually disciplined lifestyle. When? Daily. I do the right thing every day. And I have been doing it over 15 years now. Yeah, doing what I think, and I just brought it around the last 10 years where I'm, really just getting comfortable. But I put a lot of work in, and I'm trying to get you understand. Once you start putting the work in, going in the right direction, it'll all work out for you. All you gotta do is keep going. I teach that philosophy where you can know God, aka thyself, for yourself. Not because I don't give a hoot about what I say about God. Okay? My relationship is personal. I want yours to be too. Why? That's what it's really about. He's universal, but it's really personal. Why? Because it's up to you to become what? God conscious. That means know that He's inside you. You and Him are one. Know thyself. Alright? And understand this. Okay? He don't bless you because you're a Muslim, Christian, or Jew. He bless you because of the work that you put in. And I live that what? Daily. Simple. That ain't hard to do. I ain't doing nothing special. Okay? That's it. And I'm blessed for what? Just that. My lifestyle. My religion ain't got a damn thing to do with it. Okay? Why? I have none. I don't profess a religion. I fellowship again with anybody who is earnest, want to worship God. I ain't got a problem with that. You invite me to your religious concept. I go to church every Sunday. You want to hang out with me? I'm in church. I'm a Christian concept, minister, pastor, Christian philosophy. I ain't got a problem with that. That's why I go every Sunday morning. Moving on. All right, we'll be outside about that. But yeah, so again, I hang out with Christians. Moving on. All right. Now, if you have been blessed by God, and most of us have, even if we know it or not. Why? Because He always blesses good deeds. He don't care what the person might. No, the deed's good. Okay, you get a blessing. But the same way, He don't miss the punishment. Again, understand that part. We always hear the good, but the fine print is, oh, you got something for the bad too. So you can perpetrate being good, all that. No, but you got to deal with that. Ain't nobody business but yours. Again, it's personal. So I'm not here to expose somebody for no, that ain't my job. Okay, you're blessed by your actions. That's one side, and you also punished by your actions. Who's the judge? You. You the judge and jury. Everything. You got control of that. You don't. Watch this. You are judged by your actions that you do. Even bad people, okay, profess to be good. If they do good things, they got to get blessed with the good. But guess what? They got some bad that they got to be responsible for too. So that's the flip side to that. And all that perpetrating to be, don't do you no good. Why? Because the truth, they always come out in the wash. Moving on. Most believers in God, I say Believers meaning you follow a belief system. That means you are a believer in God. I ain't got no problem with that. You follow that system, by all means, knock yourself out. But most believers in God is those who what do the things in what that in the dark outside, but they appear to be good, but they do other stuff. That's the ones I'm talking about. It ain't up to me. Whoa, no, I don't cast aspersion. You get what you deserve. That's my point. I teach that philosophy. Why? I live by it. That's why I do what? The right thing. Why? I know. If I do the other thing, no. Trust me. That ain't easy to do. What? Good ain't easy. Bad, it comes real easy. Yeah, but guess what? The consequences behind that easy stuff is always harder than it was getting in. It's harder getting out. Moving on. God knows your heart. That's what Pastor been saying for years. And until I got enlightened, yeah, yes, I'm good. Just being honest, all right. But I've come to realize at Judgment Day, I teach the philosophical concept. Your heart speaks for you at Judgment Day. I learned that. I studied that. I understand that. And he said that a long time ago. So yeah, he had his perspective about that. I understand again. But watch this. You judge yourself when day by day. You control you. As long as you're doing good deeds in his side, he will bless you day by day. And you think because you done something slick or, you earned, no, don't worry. You ain't missed that. Remember the all-seeing eye? Come on, fellas. That's too easy. But when you are in charge of you, you also what? Responsible for everything you say and do. When you get better at that way the benefits will be yours. Why? You're going to do and say the things you need to do and keep you out of the drama, life, pitfalls, whatever you want to call it. The drama, okay? Fetters, I call them. Now, all these mega preachers, all these perpetrators for God, every Sunday I see them, it just makes me almost sick. I got to look through that, because in the gym open at 6 o'clock, so I got to watch you nonsense for an hour. Sorry, it's personal, sorry about that. But yeah, y'all can't see that? Excuse me, here we go. Yeah, a lot of us don't. I get it. I'm moving on. All you mega preachers talking good and doing bad behind closed doors. It ain't my job to expose you, but somebody will. Why? Everything done in the dark will be in the light. Why? Everything don't stay in the dark, and everything done in the light will soon be shut down too. Why? Everything don't stay in the light. See where I'm going with this? Again, we back there. Anything outside of God is got an opposite. And the only thing opposite to God, you got to, no, that's us. His creation goes against him. That's his devils. How about that? Moving on, that's another lesson. I can get you all that information, but this is talking about how do you thank God when you get blessed by him and you continue what? To do things that going to earn you blessing, or you just take it as, well, I got that one. Okay. No. Everything that you do wrong, you got to pay for that too. Oh, have you forgotten? Oh, that's the fine print. A lot of people don't read the fine print. Let's go. Now, I'm blessed. Why? For the lifestyle I live and not the religion I profess. That's it. Oh, I see I did that. Now, okay, we down here. Okay. Oh, I'm waiting. Okay, excuse me. God bless the transparent person. Why? Doing what they say and living by what they do, a.k.a. the right thing. I ain't saying one thing and doing something else. That's hypocrite, and I hate them kind of people. So the last thing I want to be is that kind of person. Moving on. Okay, I got no love for y'all at all. I blast y'all away. Oh man, I think you talking about me. If the shoe fits anybody, pow, blow them away. Wrapping it up again. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. This is all about how I show things. And a lot of us claim, no, you ain't got to impress me with your godliness. Impress him. Okay, moving on. That's what I do it for. I'm personally living proof of what? Living what you teach. If you think I'm going to go against my philosophy that I explained and give to y'all, you crazy. Okay, I'm not. Okay, I am a good person when I am the same person all the time. I don't flip and flop. No, I am who I am. Papa. Okay, I ain't changing. Every now and then I might get my spinach, but to give me a little strength, but I got all I need. Me and my dude. I don't pretend to be a master right thinker. I ain't got time for that. I don't do the pretending. Tell you, I show I am a master right thinker when daily, and even outside of here, I'm the same dude. Okay, it don't change. Why? It's my way of life. It's a lifestyle for me that I've adopted. I'm comfortable with it. So it's my way of life. Moving on. Good people do what? Good things. Not just talk about doing good things. They actually do good things, and that other people talk about the good things that they do. He who brags on himself, I did, that's ego. My pastor will never take credit for nothing that he does. That's how humble he is. I'm learning how to bring it down. Okay, I get it, I understand it. Moving on. I know a lot of brothers who claim to serve God with the collar, yeah, but I only know one outside of myself that I trust. And that's why I go to listen to it every Sunday. Moving on, wrapping it up. How you thank God is personal. I just let you know on a few concepts and viewpoints, but I serve Him by doing what I do for you daily. That's what I do. And it's personal how you do whatever you do for God. So understand that. I do. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. And in closing, may all you live to be 100, me 100, minus a day. So I never know that my right thinkers who what? Show God thanks their way have passed away. I'm out. Hope you enjoyed the lesson.